Hazard thought. This bad joke of him back in Wahredua. Well, he thought, fuck me. He dressed for his new job, suit pants, shoulder holster, jacket. Being a detective for Wahredua PD meant, well, he wasn't sure. What kind of work was it? Finding stolen cows? Picking up runaway kids? Running off tramps? Helping Mrs. Gorse fend off her neighbor's chickens? St. Louis wasn't much of a city, but it had a certain grit, a kind of rugged insistence on itself, and more importantly, it had crime. The kind of crime that had drawn Hazard to law enforcement: assault, rape, murder. His chance to make a broken world better, even if he could only do it after something worse had already happened. Jesus Christ, Hazard thought. In Wahredua, he'd spend 40 years on the force and be lucky if he did as much as give a speeding ticket. But, Hazard thought, as he pulled his black tie tight and checked himself in the mirror, he was going to do this job. He was going to do the hell out of it. He had come back here for a reason. Maybe to everyone else, to Billy, to their friends, to the cops that Hazard had left behind, it looked like Hazard was crawling back home because he didn't have any other options. But the truth was that Hazard could have gone somewhere else, 100 other places, if he'd put his mind to it. He hadn't, though. He'd come back to Wahredua because some sort of internal clock had ticked all the way around, and both of the hands were lined up at midnight. And Hazard knew it was time. It was time to go back home. Time to find answers to hard questions. Time to know the truth about what had happened to Jeff Langham. And once Hazard had those answers, once the clock started ticking again, in a year or 5, and once the shit settled down in St. Louis, he'd go back. Or if he didn't settle down, there were a lot of places he could go. Chicago, New York, L.A. Hell, they needed cops in San Francisco, right? And Billy loved San Francisco. But first, Emery Hazard was going to find the truth about that night when Jeff Langham had put a pistol in his mouth. As though on cue, Hazard's cell phone rang, interrupting his thoughts, and Billy's name flashed on the screen. "You're up early," Hazard said. "I can't sleep without you. The bed's cold." "Bullshit. You've been up all night. You never went to bed after the show." Billy laughed. "Maybe, but the bed is cold." "How'd it go?" "It was a smash." "Of course it was." "Hey, Tom's getting everyone together for breakfast, so I've got to run in a minute. I wanted to wish you good luck." "Thanks." "Have they tried burning you at the stake already?" "No angry villagers yet." "Geez," Billy said. "What's a faggot got to do to get himself killed?" "Probably just show up for work." "I was kidding. They're going to love you. You'll turn that cow town upside down. A big city detective with a string of awesome cases. You'll have them eating out of your hand." "That's the stupidest fucking thing I've heard today." "Well, it's still early. Em, they really are going to love you. Times are different. You're different." "Yeah, you'd better go." "Tom can wait. You sound upset. And you—" "Tom will be drunk off his ass on mimosas if you don't hurry." Billy sighed, and the sound was so familiar, so irritating and, at the same time, oddly comforting. A small piece of the life Hazard had left behind, albeit one that made him want to grind his teeth. "I'll be down in a couple weeks, as soon as the show closes. You'll be settled. You can show me all your favorite childhood places. Introduce your colleagues to your gay wad boyfriend. It's going to be great." Billy's voice muffled as he spoke to someone nearby, and then it came back. "Tom says hi." Hazard grunted. He didn't have any favorite childhood places. His favorite place in Wahredua had always been the state highway out of town. He had a feeling that wasn't going to change any time soon. "Tell Tom I don't appreciate him taking my boyfriend out to breakfast." Billy just laughed. "Text me and let me know how it goes, even if it's a complete train wreck."